And when they were going through my bank statements and everything, she was like, "You sure you don't got a saving account?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Don't lie. Everybody got a saving account." And then she was like, "The computer gonna tell me if you lying or not." Like, what? If I said I don't got a saving account, like, I mean, for real? Like, are you serious? Anyway, let's get into this video. What's good with it be? What's good with it be? What's good with it be? What it be like? What it do? How's everybody doing on this marvelous day? If you're new, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and hit that bell. And I just want to say thank you for all the lovely supporters and people who have been subscribing to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Excuse how I'm looking. I just got out the shower. I'm in bed. It's in the morning. So, I know I've been MIA, like, I really haven't, like, been posting videos, and I just started back. Like, I just started back, y'all. Like, I was just going through so much, so now it's like I'm making YouTube videos for y'all. Excuses I'm out of breath because I am full, like, literally full. And I don't know if I really want to, like, tell y'all, because I don't know, like, the people who be, like, watching my YouTube channel or whatever. But since I've been here, I guess I would, like, go ahead and tell y'all the little head scoop what been going on. I've been getting harassed a lot since I've been here. Number one is that when I was trying to do my lease over, when I did my lease over, the lady wanted me to screenshot my Cash App account, and she wanted me to screenshot my debit card and everything. Then she was like, "I need you to send it to my Yahoo." And then I'm like, "There's no money. Don't go through that Cash App or whatever." And so we were just going back and forth. And she like, "Well, it's authorized on your bank account. My personal bank account is authorized." But I was waiting for them to refund my money back to me. Even though with Cash App, I never heard of a negative in Cash App. And first off, I actually put like what 30 or 20, well, actually $30 or $29 in my account on my Cash App. And I was Cash Apping someone some money. So I had $11 left. So I was like, let me take this $11 and put it back in my bank. Because in reality, the reason I put it back in my bank account, because I had put, before that, even like all that happened, I had put $25 in my Cash App. So I spent like a couple dollars, so I had $21 left. I had $21 left on the Cash App after I came from one store, and I spent like $2 or $3 off the 25, so I was left with 21. So I'm like, let me lock up my account. The next day, my money said find me. So I called Cash App, and I was letting Cash App know what it is, what it do, whatever. And they were like, "Oh, your money been back on your bank account." And I'm like, if I would have got my money back on my regular bank account, I would have got it then and right there. It won't take a few days or whatever. So I said, if I don't get it back, I could call y'all back, right? They were like, yeah. Yeah. Where did that $21 go? So I started leaving money in my Cash App account. But like I say, when I did a transfer from my bank to the Cash App, because I was sending some money, and I was like, well, let me send my $11 back to my account. Why Cash App trying to get me to pay $11 and negative $6 and $12? How did that work? Please let me know. 11 negative plus 12 negative. How did that work with Cash App? Now remind you, I still had Cash App open because I was waiting for my $52 to hit because I did DoorDash and everything. So I'm sitting here in the office explaining myself, looking like, why is I explaining myself to this lady? I was just saying that to myself, and the lady told me, well, you need to pay back that $11, $12. First off, honey, that was my money that I actually transferred from my Cash App back to my bank. That money came from my bank to the Cash App. That means I'm taking my money back because somehow no one can tell me where my $21 went on Cash App. And two, I was waiting for my $52 to come back. And I don't have nothing hooked up to that account. And she said she don't know what a Cash App is. The lady said she don't know what a Cash App is. And I'm just looking like, is she being for real sarcastic? Like, trying to make me feel stupid and dumb. And I'm over here gotta explain myself. And I was like, okay. Then from there, back to what I was saying now. Back to that. So when she asked me to take a picture of my Cash App, my account, my route number, my cash card, because I don't get like cash, well, statements. I don't get statements for them or whatever. And she was like, oh, you got to cut around it. And because she didn't want my picture on her or whatever. And then she was like, well, can I go through your album? Go through my album on my phone to send it to you? No. I did. I had it that I had to give her my phone because when I get her phone, she like, I hope everybody, she like, people be having that ugly picture on Yahoo or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, we kind of got into it a little bit. Not a little, but I wasn't like really cussing. Like me, I know I'm bipolar and crazy and everything else, and I know how I am when it's time to fight and all that other stuff. But that's the old me, and the old me is really Barry. When I say the old me is Barry, it's not pretty, it's ugly, it's devilish, it's demon, and everything else. Like the devil, the whatever, just like I turn into something that I don't even know what I did. I'm a disaster. Like, I'm a masterpiece. Like, I just turn into some shit. And I don't got time to be going to no jail or send someone to the hospital and all like that. Or put them in ICU or something. Cause a couple of times, like, my fights, like, everybody take. That's like back in the past. I'm trying to lead the old me back in the past. So I'm like, let me just calm down. So, I actually was upset because I had to give her that. And then, on top of it, she found out about the prepaid. So, I'm looking like, I gotta take a picture of that too and send it to her. My account, I can't get into that bank account. I cannot get into, and it's not really no money don't go through it. The only reason why I have that prepaid card or whatever is because sometimes I be skeptical to use my bank card when I be like purchasing stuff online sometimes. And so I can't get into none of that. Second off, basically, it was just so crazy. Like, then okay. So, second, when they had to come look at my apartment, she read my letter on my dresser. Okay. Then, on top of that, I actually did my lease over in the beginning of the year, and she told me I need some more, and I'm looking like I just did this in January, and I'm looking like y'all can't take the ones you already got for January from off the computer. They're like, no. So basically, she want me to bring 12 bank statements in. I thought it only supposed to be like 6 bank statements. Now I called my bank, and me and my bank had a good conversation. We had a long conversation, and stuff. And I just feel like they were just trying to find stuff off of me to kick me out of my apartment and this and that. Because I'm gonna tell y'all a backstory. When these apartments was down, everybody was down. When these, like, they was trying to be cool with people, be friends, now they hiding money, got money. It's like the way how they treat people. They treat people so bad. Like, they could be cool for you for like a cool second. Like, if you're a new person, they gonna be cool with you. The way later, they just gonna be like, what the hell? So, from there, back to what I was saying. They're like, oh, did you file these claims? I'm looking like they're going through my whole backstory. I said, do I file these claims? Do I do this and that? And I'm just looking like, how did you get this money back? How you get this money returned back to you? I mean, nosy through my bank account. It'd be nice if we could go through their bank account and see what they be buying, what they be purchasing. When I said it was nosy, I said, well, do you need speakers? No. They had me signing papers off of that. I mean, y'all, another time. Let me go on and move for that, and I'm gonna come back. Another time, the police knocked on my door, and he was like, "Dude, you got that's your car in parked behind your window?" I feel like this was some fake shit. I feel like this is a setup. I'm gonna tell you why I feel like this is so set up. So, before the police knock on my door, remind you. That same day, the manager was like, oh, no, the sister like, oh, I need you to come in to do some paperwork to correct some stuff that I did. I'm like, what? How did I do? Last time I checked, when I was doing my lease over, she read everything in her handwriting and put it on paper. She the one who was telling me what to put on paper. Making it feel like my fault, like I did the shit or whatever. But I told her I actually just got home. I had a headache and all that other stuff. And I was like, I'll come tomorrow because the office about to close. So she was like, okay. I said I'll come tomorrow morning. So a few minutes, knock, bam, they go to police. Police was like, police security guard, what do you want to call it? He knocked on the door and he was like, that's your car parked behind your window. And I'm like, there's a car parked behind my window? He was like, no, ma'am, I'm just asking. You just asked me if that's my car parked behind the window, and I just asked if there's a car parked behind the window. I think they sent him over here to try to find what I was doing and try to look at my house and everything. That's how I feel at the end of the day. And I had to sign a freaking piece of paper. Another time, the next week, the police security guard, I'm going to say security guard, knocked on my door. Saying, you got to go to the office to bring your stridulations. I'm like, what stridulation? He didn't say. I took a long time getting dressed. I'm over here trying to make it make sense. Because the first time when the police asked about the car, the next day, I'm all over the place telling y'all. I'm all over this place telling y'all what happened to me. I'm jumping from one subject to another subject, and I'm going back to a subject. I'm all over the place because I'm just so fed up and irritated. That next day, I texted her and I said I'm on my way to the office to do my papers, right? I sat down quiet. I played my cool. Just chilling. What you here for? Do we need to escort you out the office? I'm looking. I can see in the hallway that they recorded me. They say, do we need to escort me? I said at first, I'm like, I'm here because I'm supposed to do some papers over there. Like, oh, we don't got nothing here for you, this and that. And I'm just looking at the other girl like, girl, like some of the people in the office, I know they be talking about one another behind their back. And I be like, some of them, I feel like they could do better besides working here, I feel like they could do way better. The way how, like, I could read every one of them off. Like, I see stuff before it happen. I be want to tell them about their life. But I don't. But some of them could do way better than what they doing right working here. That's why I be looking at them like sideways, but not like actually looking at them side like a look. No, it just like I feel like I can't say. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The other girl talking about, the other lady talking about, oh, she ain't here right now. She said she ain't here. She said I gotta come back next week. I said, well, dang, I'm like, she just could have told me. Mind you, I just texted her and said I'm on my way to the office. So I'm like, okay, thank you. The other girl tomorrow, she leaned up tomorrow, I ain't going nowhere. And I just looked at her crazy like, honey, it's not that I know I'm under their skin. Like, I really know. Like, I've been to the office from January, February, March, April, May. I lost track how many times I've been to this goddamn office. So, when I get back to the house, I'm sitting here. She gonna text her mom she had to go see what her mama want. So I just text her, I say, well, I just pray everything okay. I just feel like she could have texted me that when I had said I'm on my way to the office. Now back to the other part. When I said the police had knocked on my door for some registration and I had to go to the office. I get to the freaking office. What are you here for? What do you want? You harass. They said I'm harassing. I'm being cool. I'm being cool to them, like, because, like, I swear, like, the way how they do it's kind of funny because, like, if everybody else was here, like, people who stay here, they used to whoop people's ass in our office. But back when I said, I'm like, I'm doing this here because the police told me I gotta come and do some stuff or something. We don't need you. We didn't call you for nothing, this and that. And I'm looking like I'm getting irritated because I've been going back and forth to this office so many times. She was like, oh, well, you need to go to the back, to the other office. I know damn well that office not open, but I was like, okay. And I see them like, why they keep pulling out that camera for? So I was like, okay, thank you. But way before that, when she said that, let's go back a little bit. When I got to the office, I didn't know if the office was open or closed. I set my behind by the office. Y'all gotta excuse, because I'm just for it's so much stuff I'm trying to get out to tell y'all. And I'm, like I say, I'm going to one topic, back to a topic, going back to a topic. And I hope y'all still holding on and catching my drip while I'm telling y'all what's been going on with me. But anyway, back to what I was saying. When I was sat there, after I came for the mailbox, I saw my sister's friend or whatever. And I guess that was her mom or whatever. And they was chopping it up. They was chopping it up before she came to the office. The main people was standing there looking at me. All three of them was looking at me. I'm like, do I supposed to say something to y'all or what? So I was like, is the office open? And they lied to me. They said no, the office ain't gonna be open until next week. I was like, okay, y'all, it's Thursday. It was Thursday. They told me the office wasn't open. The office wasn't open, and it's Thursday. I'm like, okay. They looking like, so I'm gonna get up or go. No, I sat there. And then when I saw my sister's friend, her mom walked in the office. After I heard when she was about to leave, I walked in the office. I walked in the office. And I saw there was nobody in the office. But then that's when she was like, oh, we don't want you, we don't got nothing here for you to do, and this and that. And then that's when she said, well, you gotta go to the other office. And that's when I know ain't no one at that other office. So I went to the other office, and knowing they knew it there. And then I saw the police who knocked. I'm gonna say security guard. I'm gonna tell the same fucking police. Excuse my language. I'm just like, so like, bro. I know I'm under that skin because when she would like go to the other office, she kept shoving the papers, looking at me up and down. Like, looking at me up and down when she kept somebody to go to the other office. And the other one looking at me like, y'all, I'm like, this unorganized. I don't know. So when the security guard, he just standing there looking at me, and I'm standing there looking at him, and I'm on my phone just like, and I'm just standing like, let me just go because I'm about to get ticked off. I'm about to go the heck off or whatever. I'm already pissed off and everything. I'm just saying to myself like, you know what? I'm just gonna play my cool, be the bigger person, whatever. So I went on Facebook, did a little line and all that other stuff, and I see the manager, and she on the phone. I can't hear everything she's saying, talking to in the office about me. I ain't saying nothing. She didn't know. She didn't know I was standing outside when I was listening. Moving on. I guess I went to the office like 3 or 4 times. Moving on. So when I finally went back to the office to correct some of my stuff on my paperwork or whatever, and what got me was like, okay, everybody found out I had this lady number. So I'm like, this is why y'all treating me some type of way. That's how I'm feeling. And I was wondering, like, okay, I texted her like 3 months ago. She never replied back to me until 4 months later. She replied back to me, which I felt like, okay, maybe if she would have replied back prior to the end of the month or that next month, I understand people be busy, but like, and then the whole time I'm being in the office a lot, we were like really speaking. I don't know what it was, but at the same go, I'm just like, when I went back in there to do the questions or whatever, and they had to write down speedy cash off my bank statement. I'm telling y'all, they were going through everything I could do on my bank account, everything. And I'm like, damn, I've been here for so long, and I never like been through stuff like this about my bank account, like, and I had to sign stuff, like, really? So I was like, I don't know why my ass just went ahead and told her how the other lady wanted me to screenshot my Cash App count and this. I don't know why I went ahead and told this lady this, knowing that when I leave, I know she probably gonna go talk to her and tell her stuff, whatever. Okay, point blank, I see a paper on the desk with my apartment number. I asked her, what is this? She gonna tell me she can't tell me. Why? When I got home that same day, I got the paper on my door. I like, y'all could have just gave me the paper right then and there. So the paper was about the lights. The light company I've been with for years and years. I don't got these apartments lights or whatever. Now, remind you, my apartments got remodeled over. So they ran my light bill to $356 or something like that. They gave everybody $100. I'm still trying to pay half of my light bill. Bam. The whole complex went out. The whole apartment's lights went out. Bam. They came back on. Bam. The next day, my lights went off. Thinking the whole complex is off. But my lights went off. My godbrother was staying with me. He put the lights in his name. So, bam. Why the lights in his name, from there, everything was good because I was still paying off the lights the light company I had, I was still paying them off. So when I was done, I got them back switched in my name or whatever. So from there, I get a paper on my door saying I owe $4.97. Talking about they paid my lights. Talking about I owe them $4. I owe them $4.97. And I need to call my light company to get my light switched over. And I was like, let me call my light company. My light company showed that my lights been on for the longest. It showed how long I had them and everything. They said I'm the only person on the household light company, however you want to say it. So they gave me a few days to go up there. Now the funny part about this paper that I got on my door, it was funny because I took 5 people in the go-kart to put a paper on my door for the light company, and one of them talking about, oh, what day you got it? Oh, you should have put it on the some day she said she should have paid. I'm like, I could hear everything what they were saying when I got the paper. And I'm just laughing. I said, I'm just gonna go on the last day. So when I finally went up in there, the girl was like, oh, you gotta pay this for like, and I'm like, hold up. I said, I've been here for this year, and I never had this. So when I went to the back, she was like, oh, you need to sit down. I was like, oh my gosh. Everybody be like, don't do it, Stephanie. Everybody be like, don't, because they know how I am. So all the time, the people who know me know how I am. They're like, just don't do it. So they call me to the back. When I get to the back, she was like, okay, well, you got to pay this. And I had all my documents. She didn't want to see my documents. I made sure she see my paperwork. Made sure. She looked like she didn't want to leave the paper, like the day that this happened last year, y'all. We in 2024. We in 2024. This happened last year, y'all. This happened and look, and I just got the paper last month. Just got that paper last month. So I had to let her know. So when she looked on paper, she said, the computer just telling when my lights been off. The computer. They don't know when my lights be off. Yeah, my lights was off for a half a day. And I never had these lights. When my guy brother switched his name, the lights came on just like that. I don't know what type of lights he had gotten, but they came on just like that. And he already paid for it. It didn't take a day or 2 days or 3 days for the lights to come on. And none of that. It didn't take none of that. It just came on. And the light company told him the lights already on. So, that day was not the day that my lights got cut off. Even though I was paying half of it, I was paying half of the light bill. I was asking everybody too, cause like they like your lights will be still on if you paying paying it off. But yeah, my shit got wiped off for a half a day. He put them in his name, and they got back on. But on that paper, it showed. On the paper in their office, it showed my lights was off on a different day of a different month. On my end, on my documents, it showed that my lights was on that day and that month. It showed it was on. So I don't know, y'all. Then from there, it's like it's more to the story though. I don't want to make a long video. From there, I saw another paper. I seen another paper with my name on it for the door. I was like, should I ask what this paper is or don't? Because I already asked for the last one. I just made it. So I had to go back to the office again when I got that paper for my rent. Now I don't even know what my rent is, y'all. They giving me 3 different type of rents. I don't want to ask because they tell me I'm harassing and everything. It's crazy. Now let's get to this part. So the last time when I came back up in there, when I got that paper from my door about my rent, because I don't know what it's gonna be, and I had to go back in there to sign my paper. Why? They said they had a meeting about me, about my bad behavior. I'm trying to make it make sense. They act like I'm 2 or 3 years old talking about my bad behavior. Like, what bad behavior I have? I'm laughing because Yeah. I'm just looking how they treat people. Like, oh, you need to that, oh, this and that. Like, the way how they be, like, making stuff up, but they tell my mom be halfway. They act like I didn't MIA cuss their ass out from A to Z or went the fuck off on them. And I haven't done none of that. And let me tell you one thing. Maybe they tell my bad behavior off of when I went in there. I went in there and I was like, the security guy had called me to go in here to bring a registration. Now, my phone was on Facebook and the video, I don't know what type of video was playing on my Facebook. I don't even know how my phone, the little side button, I don't even know how my phone got on Facebook, to be honest. And it was playing a video of someone cussing and yelling, arguing someone out. And that was not me. That was on my Facebook. So, I wasn't cussing, arguing no one out. Like, that was Facebook. And I know that's when they came through the hallway or whatever. So that was my phone. Now, back to the part. Because the whole time, they was like shooting slugs. And I know I'm under their skin way before my phone was even playing that mess. And before I left. Yeah, they was pulling out their phones, like, trying to record. And I know I'm not dumb and stupid, but the lady behind me, I could see her. I got eyes in the back of my head. I see what she was doing behind my head because the girl who was sitting there had her phone out, like, was just, like, looked like she was just recording me or something, like, know some shit. Like, I said, yeah, they be, like, trying to try me, and it don't be working. And then, what else happened? So, moving on. This month, I was like, I had the keys over. There was a link under my sink. So, with the link under my sink, I called in, I started talking, and like, I was all over the place. The next day, the guy, he was on the phone with the manager. The manager was like, oh, her house dirty, her house this and that, like talking shit about me. And while I'm listening, because I had the kids open up the door, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know you was on the phone. He like, nah, you good. He gonna tell me there's no link under your sink. There's nothing need to be fixed. Like, there's no water. That a dry stain. I know I should record it. That whole part is like dry up. And then I show him the wet paper. He be like, okay. He be like, I'll be back. So way later, I did need to check my trash out. My trash is full. And I needed to clean the kitchen. I can't work in a dirty kitchen. Plus, I had dishes and everything. So, that's dishes from last night to the next day. Sink leaking. You can't wash no dishes. Probably get a big bowl and do it like that. But when he came back, when he left way later, the other manager, she came, knocked on the door. And she was just trying to peep up in here. And while my god sister tried to hit me in the face with my phone, try to get me to unlock my phone or whatever. And them kids, they would tell you, like, she don't like me. That's what them kids even said. Them kids even say that she don't like me. The way how she was acting towards me and everything. And, they ain't the only kids said that. Because the other kids, what I had when I brought in the office, they talking about they don't like me. Because they know that they was talking about me. And they know that they was writing on sticky notes about me, passing it back and forth. Kids are smart. Like, I really didn't tell them what was going on. They're like, how can you put up with that and this and that? Like, I didn't tell them nothing. It's like, these kids are smart. They put stuff together. Like, they just putting it together without me telling them stuff or whatever. And she wanted me to, I just was up in there Friday, and I saw the lady in there Friday. She goes to my mom, I need you to come in to do your lease over. I just did my lease in January, February. She's like, well, you got to do it again. I've been up in there in January, February. She want me to come back up. Like, I'm about to. I show her my paper. That didn't do nothing. Mind you, after I signed my papers, her phone rang. When her phone rang, she was downstairs. And the papers I signed, she crunkled it up. She crunkled it up. And I was like, I'm just so over it. Yes, I've been permanent hand. But them look like, I guess, when they say your check be looking good, it's the way how you treat people. But I think at the end of the day, I'm just going to let them treat me however. while I'm here, because at the same time, God work in mysterious ways. God will flip the table around from good to bad. And it's crazy because one night, I guess they all went out, and I thought that one of them stay over here. So I'm looking like, that's why I probably keep getting sitting in the office, because one of them stay with. And I heard they was talking loud one night, and I'm just listening to that whole conversation or whatever. It was just so crazy. Then when they came, they come to me, why you got your bed right here? Why you got this? Like, they asked a question about my apartment. You already record stuff in my house already. And I'm just so tired of going to the office, y'all. Just like I told them, I said, my water don't be working in the middle of the night or whatever. And I just gotta laugh, like, ha, ha, ha. Like they was laughing going down the stairs, just laughing or whatever. And that Saturday, I came home late. Normally, I run my water at night before I get in, but that Saturday night, I was so tired. I just jumped in the tub, y'all. It was like, looked like someone put some nut and sperm up in the faucet, and it just dripped and got me. I was trying to get out the tub before it got me, but it got me. Yeah, my eye hurt. My eye hurt bad. But yeah, it's a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna tell y'all been going on, but I was like kind of scheduled to make this video to tell y'all what's going on. But like, I've been get sent to the office every second. I'm tired of going to the office. It's so irritating. Like, I'm getting different type of papers on my door, and I be asking other people say no. I'm not. I asked other people about the situation that's what's been going on, and some people say I'm not the only one that they treating people bad over here, doing people wrong. I feel sorry for a person because when they came to look at my apartment, they were talking about evicting this lady, and I found out they evicted this old woman because she smoked cigarettes and got a dog. I said, that's so sad, because they were talking about that in my house, and I was in the room when I was listening. Another thing, someone else got my second key here, and I don't feel safe here at all. That's another thing. Someone been crashing in my apartment before I came back in my apartment. That's another thing. They told me to do best for me. I was like, okay, because I'm thinking about changing my locks and other stuff since they say do best for me or whatever. And it's just the fact you know how you just like come in to someone's house, or you go to the office, you go to the store, and they be lappy nice and sweet to you, and then like way later they just want to be like, like, that's how it is. And like, it was like funny because these girls came in and they ain't from out here. They gonna tell me, oh, we are from Houston. I'm looking like, I'm not really from Houston, but okay. So when I went back, I don't know, it was something. I can't remember. It was something, but when I went out, she was like, I can't be around negative people. I'm trying to be around positive people. And I was just laughing, and I'm like, this ain't the place where you want to be. That's because they remodel everything. Yeah. But they went through my bank account. They went through everything. Like everything. They probably got access to my bank account, probably, but like I just feel like everybody talking about that's private information, your route number, your bank account, your debit card. Yeah, I had to take a picture of my debit card and send it to her. Did I make her another account? Yes, I did. Yes. Like I say, the other account I can't get into. I don't know what's up with that account or whatever. Sometimes I be thinking they be paying cameras in people's houses, like the way how they act or whatever. But y'all, I'm so literally tired of going to the office. I really, like I said, I don't know if I really wanted to make this video. They went through my pantry, refrigerator. They went through all that. The glass table fell. Yes, I was watching like the flower repent. This ain't gonna tell me tomorrow. It's at night. She gonna tell me I gotta go to the other side to clean it while I clean it right here. I'm looking like, girl, you don't mean stay here. Second, it was like another time the glass. I don't know how the glass fell on the concrete, but she was like telling me to put it in the basket, and I was like, nah. I just like pick some up and scoot the rest to the side or whatever and put it in the box, y'all. Like every time I clean up outside, it's like if I clean up my area or do something, someone on 9 to 10, someone always gotta say something to me. Just like for the fact, no matter how many times I walk through the drive gate, no one never questioned me. Like out of nowhere, I get questioned by living over here. Where you going? Who you gonna go see? And I said, I'm going home. And I told them, I was like, I've been here for so long, I never got questioned. They're like, oh, we just doing our job. Like, you see me all the time walking through the fence, walking through the gate. You see me all the time. And out of nowhere, you want to question me. Out of nowhere. I know y'all see me on cameras. Like, I just be feeling like we get set up sometimes. And sometimes, like, I be like, we want to speak my damn mind. But I'm just trying to find something better to live. Because right now, I'm so uncomfortable by living here. I'm going to tell you, I'm really so uncomfortable by living here. Second of all, when my cousin was staying with me, and she waited for me when I went to the office because I need my sink fixed. But I was telling the other lady, I was like, yeah, I'm about to leave. I ain't gonna be home. She like, okay, we'll come out this day. They never came. So my cousin saw a mating man, and he said I was never not on the list to get my sink fixed. Never not on the list. Okay. So when my cousin left this year, well, before they remodel these apartments last year, he gonna tell me he never came to fix it. He never did this. He told me he never showed me that I was on like he lied in my face in front of the manager. He lied. And if my cousin was here, I bet you 9 to 10 he would not lie. I bet you wouldn't. He lied to try to make me feel stupid and dumb. This like the fact when I changed my lock, they had an issue of me changing my lock. Like, I gave y'all a copy of the key, but now y'all talking about y'all need another copy of the key. So when I gave them another copy, they patted to me, oh, we could be working on stuff. Just like the issue when I needed so much stuff fixed here, the main people in the management told me, oh, I don't want to fix it. I don't want. Then why the hell you work over here if you don't want to fix stuff? That's what I said. It's time for me to move because 2, like, they don't like really fixing stuff. 3, they unorganized. And like I said, I really didn't want to come here to say so much. But there's more to the situation since I've been here. And I'm just tired. Like, when I say I'm tired, I am tired. And, like, most people be like, why they harassing you a lot? Yes, I've been harassed a lot. Why they keep putting papers on your door? Just like they put a paper on my door telling me I can't have nothing on my porch, but everybody else got stuff on their porch. As I said, I'm under their skin. Like, I'm really under their skin no matter what. Like, they not under my skin. It's just, like, I just think it's so funny, though, because it's childish. Like, y'all put a paper on my door, like, ooh, y'all, like, let me see. In February, they put a paper on my door. I had to go to the office. Oh, we don't need you. We don't got nothing for you. But you're trying to tell me come to the office to do this. That's when I'm starting to feel some type of way. Like, okay, y'all playing with me. Y'all choking with me now. This the second time they said that. January and February. After I've been in the office a lot. Then later, I get another paper. Oh, don't worry about this guy. Then they be asking like, oh, you related to so-and-so over here? Like, why did I want to know who I'm related to who live over here? This like I mean like y'all, they is in my business, like business, and the way how they be talking, and then what got me mad was like I'm in the office, right? Everybody sitting at the desk, and the lady wanted to come in. I feel like I know I was getting recorded because the lady wanted to come in the office, and she gonna lie to the lady and said that they in a meeting. What meeting? What meeting do y'all have? Everybody on their phone drinking coffee, worrying about coffee. Now, I was cool. I don't know what happened because last year I was cool with everybody in the office. I didn't do it. I see why the Mexican girl left, and I'm happy that she left because I know that for a fact that Mexican girl, she could do twice the better what she's doing here and working here. And I'm not gonna lie because I'm always giving like comments to people in the office, and I gave that Mexican girl, I always give her comments like, she had got something pretty, and I said, "Girl, you look cute with that." And I was being for real. I was not lying, not hating. I was not lying. Like I was on point. I said, I know how you be looking when you get dressed up with your makeup and everything. Look by myself. I'll never forget. Like one time, I had to go in the office and I saw her, and she was fully dressed up in makeup. Like she looked just so beautiful and cute and everything. And I'm not lying. Like she was cool, but like way later down the line, like she kind of switched up on me a little bit. I don't know why, but like we were still cool. But like I always wonder like what happened to her. Like did she quit? Did she leave? Did she get laid off? Did she get fired? Like she was cool. She was cool. And there was another lady, she was cool. Now, let me tell y'all a little backup story real quick. So, with the other manager came, and when I did my papers over, I asked about the other manager because, like, I'm looking like, I just did my papers. Oh, she no longer right here, did it? They was all in my house talking shit about her. Talking shit, but now she's the manager now. I'm not about to spill the tea on her what they were saying about her, but they was talking shit about the manager. And it's funny because I'm laughing. Deep down, I'm laughing. But I'm not laughing at the fact they were talking shit about her. I just think it's so funny because the table got flipped because let me tell y'all, when I went back to the office, I asked about the other manager. Oh, she don't know go right here. They were talking shit about her. Like, bro, all y'all is two-faced. Like, how y'all talk shit about the other lady who gone, and now she's back, and then the other lady left, and y'all was talking shit about her. And she was the main one who was talking shit about her. But now both of them are back. They are back. Now, let me tell you another thing. Before, we had another manager. She was just a sub manager. She was so nice. I liked her and everything. We chopped it up. We talked for a long time. And she was cool. And I still said, oh, I hope you be the manager. Da, da, da. She like, no, I'm not. I'm just subbing in as a manager. I'm like, damn, why wait later, passport? When I came from the mailbox, I seen her and the other lady who actually was like talking about, oh, I hope some people pictures be ugly on Yahoo and something like that. And I'm just looking like the one that made me have to, the one asked me, can she go to my phone to go to my album? I see them two talking, right? And I would listen to that conversation. And the one who I really liked is the other manager, even though she on Hanneman, she was like, they was gossiping about all of them in the office. They know I was behind them, walking behind. And I'm just listening. And the staff manager who was here, I totally agree with her what she was saying. Like, she was on point, like speaking spec. Literally. I used to wave at her a couple of times, but I kind of felt like she switched up on me later. Like, I just feel like when you get closer to people and then other people don't like you get closer to them, they start putting words in your ear. They start saying stuff. That's what I think. That's another thing I think because when the lady, first I had her number and they know that I was close to her and talking to her. And I think she started talking to me because they probably had told her some lies or some makeup shit or something fake. So she slowed up from texting and talking to me. But we like talk every blue moon, and I understand she got a job. And sometimes I just feel like, she probably just playing a role, acting like she like me to get information on me. That go both ways. So it is what it is. I'm not about to lay here and sit and figure it out, this and that. I don't got time for that. I really don't have time. Right now, I don't got no haste in my shoes. I don't know how I feel like to hate somebody. I don't even know how I feel to be jealous off of somebody because I've never been down that line before. Never. But I do be having people who be hating off of me and be jealous off of me. And I know I'm under their skin at the end of the day because it's funny. Like, I feel like all this is a dream, but it's not a dream. It's like reality. Like, girl, it's time for you to move because I feel like they keep harassing me like, oh, you've been here too long. We got to figure out how we can pitch you out. We got to keep harassing you so you can move and find somewhere else to stay. Baby, if I do have to move on it, I'm still going to be here. Y'all still going to see my face regardless. But at the same time, I'm not worrying about that. Right now, I'm just trying to maintain, do me, and do the best I can. I am looking for a job. I am looking for a I say job though, but yeah, I am looking for a but the apartment I was doing, the apartment I did, I'm gonna tell you, I'm so fed up with the apartment I did do. I called, they were like, oh, you gotta call back. Well, I feel like someone said something about me for me to not to get that apartment because when I called back, they gonna tell me, oh, you gotta do the application over again. I'm like, hold up. I'm like, did y'all lose my application? Because y'all just told me I got the apartment. They're like, oh, no, we didn't lose your application. You gotta call this number, but you gotta do the application again. And now it's 3 times the rent. Okay, that's fine. I have it. Da-da-da-da. But at the same time, looking like, why I gotta do the application again? So I asked, can I speak to the manager? They said the manager no longer works there. So where did my application go? So now I'm back, apartment hunting. Bitch, I'm ready to start. But let me tell y'all, the people in the office who working there, the people go and come. That's why I said I don't got time to be arguing with people because they go and come. They go like roaches and ants or whatever. People go and come. And everybody talking about I just need to call in on them. Just call the overhead people and this and that. I've been thinking about it. But like I say, I'm not about to have a long video. It's more into the stuff that I've been going through since I've been here. I'm just tired, y'all. I'm just like tired. Like, I feel like that the policy is wrong for taking pictures of my bank account. I feel like the policy is wrong that I had to bring 12 bank statements in and it only supposed to be 6 bank statements. And I had to sign papers and I had to take pictures of stuff. And for them to say that I harassed them, but they harassed me paying papers on my door. It's funny. Like, I feel like they just pick it on me. They pick it on me for me to say some shit. And I feel like it's funny how they gonna say, they had a meeting because of my child. I can't even get my face straight because it's so funny to me. Y'all had a meeting about me, my bad behavior. Like, I don't know what the bad behavior. Like, I don't even know because for them to be looking at me up and down, telling me they ain't going nowhere or have a seat and having attitudes with me in a weird way and talking shit about me behind my back and writing sticky notes that I have a bad habit and y'all putting like stuff on putting papers on my door. I'm just so tired. Like, I'm over it. It's something else I wanted to tell y'all. And y'all be like, hell no, I can't remember. It's something they did, and they was not supposed to do. It was something I just can't think what it was. Like, I've been talking about it a lot. It's just so much been going on with me every month, every week. This been going on since January all the way to this month. And I was getting papers after papers on my door. When I say papers after papers on my door, I'm just so tired. And then when I was getting like Snapchats and everything, and she tried to link over to read my notification and everything, it's funny. It was funny to me though. It really is. It's just funny. But I'll figure out what I'm gonna tell y'all, cause I can't think right now. But excuse me. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. But yeah, I'm permanent hunting. I'm gonna start back. I took a break. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, hit that bell. Thank you for watching. Love y'all. And let me just say this. They said do not contact the landlord. Anything I got to say, I can talk to them about. But see, the landlord, when I told the landlord stuff, she put her phone on to not disturb. But yeah, she was sending me authorized other stuff on my phone. And then I feel like at the end of the day, be careful when y'all call the office people and ask questions, because a friend of mine called the office people and there was people in the office and she was just telling them stuff and they had her on speakerphone. That's unspecialized. That's not, how I can say it. The situation did not get handled right. But I feel like at the end of the day, you call the office or you call wherever, and what's personal is personal. I feel like everybody should not be knowing what's in your business besides putting them on speakerphone. I feel like that was so embarrassed. I feel like that was disrespectful, a shame, and unspecial. Yes, I feel like. Right now I got a stomachache. But yes, this is the end of the video. And if I have anything to say, I'm going to still tell the landlord. I don't even care at the end of the day. And they told me don't call the landlord. But yeah, I still. So unfresh.